I got into teaching in the first place to be challenged every day and to constantly be learning new things and trying new things and continuing to grow professionally every day, every year. A thing that can happen very easily in teaching is to have that growth get stunted, to feel burnt out, to feel that nothing is progressing.
Teaching is about intellectual curiosity. It's about joy. It's about love and adventure and taking risks.
It's so important that as teachers we're consistent, we're positive, and that we're inspired, because if we don't love what we do, we cannot expect a room full of 17-year-olds to love what they're doing.
Teaching is not just doing what other people are telling you, but igniting the passion in yourself, igniting the passion in your students. And that's definitely where Fun for Teachers comes in.
The quality of teacher that is applying for Fun for Teachers Fellowship are incredible. These are the teachers who are shaping education.
The type of teacher that is looking for resources beyond what's being provided, because right now what's being provided for public education is not sufficient.
I think Fun for Teachers is unique in that it recognizes a key resource in education, no matter what else is happening, has got to be the teachers.
An organization that wants to address how exhausting teaching can be and give you an opportunity to become refreshed is like a godsend.
The opportunity that Fun for Teachers gave me to develop the program that I was going to pursue on my fellowship allowed me to completely personalize it to what I teach in my class.
It made me feel really honored as a teacher and as a professional to be listened to get to design my own professional development, and to have someone say, wow, that's cool, you should do that, and we want to help you do that.
If you ask teachers, Fun for Teachers does this, they're like, no, there's no way that there's an organization who would let me dream big. You're able to create what you think will benefit yourself the most as a professional and your classroom to directly impact your classroom.
What are you good at? What do you want to bring to your classroom? What do your students need in the classroom? Here's the resources. Here's the funds to do that.
It gives me an opportunity to go out in the world and learn about the world and educate myself and bring back what I learned to the classroom and give that and share that to my students, who then in turn go out themselves and share that with their communities and with the world at large.
That translates exponentially into the lives of tens of thousands of students across the country.
I personally have 100 students, just right around 100 students even, who are going to be impacted by this project. I'm also going to be doing the project again next year with another 100 students, and the year after that with another 100 students. So the ripple effect really does reverberate out into the larger community.
We're not talking about giving teachers free vacations. We're not talking about just sending people off. We're talking about life-changing events. And it's not only changing our lives, it's impacting all of our students, their families.
And so we go off to Australia, we go off to Dartmouth, we go off to Europe, we go off to Canada, we go off to Latin America to learn Spanish. And no other program in the world I've seen that does that. And so it's an incredibly magical experience.
I wanted to go to the Center for Reading Recovery in Cambridge, Massachusetts, the Summer Literacy Institute there, in order to learn about the newest things in teaching kids to read.
The idea behind my project was to go back and be a student again. So being a student of oral history, figuring out how to do it in the first place, going somewhere where I didn't have a lot of contacts, that was outside my comfort zone.
We came back different people, came back different teachers, inspired to share. It was an amazing, amazing experience.
So many of the teachers are amazed that a program like Fun for Teachers is believing enough in the teachers, believing in the things that we are able to do, and giving us the opportunities to go to places and see things that they wouldn't normally see, and then bring those authentic experiences back to the classroom.
Textbooks can only go so far. The computer can only go so far. These real life experiences just blow those out of the water. When I can have these stories that bring them to that place. Those are the things that wouldn't be possible if we didn't have programs like Fun for Teachers.
It boosts the confidence of teachers. These people really believe in me, that I have this much to offer, and it helps you to keep the good teachers around.
It fuels those of us who want to stay in teaching, who don't see it as a stepping stone to somewhere else, but see it as an amazing profession and an end to itself, to continue to be in the classroom, to innovate, to experiment, to search for best practices for our students.
It's allowed me to continue to grow, and it's allowed me to continue to progress as a professional.
It's so powerful to be a learner. And one thing that this experience gave me was the opportunity to see myself as a learner and to continue learning.
We talk about lifelong learning, and teachers have to get out and get refreshed. We all need contrast in life.
It just really inspires you, gives you more energy. You come back to the classroom ready to go, and it's actually contagious. It makes the whole school start to have energy and enthusiasm about teaching again.
My fellowship had a direct impact pedagogically on some of the ways I could innovate. More importantly, it kept me inspired and engaged, and those skills and that inspiration absolutely got translated into student achievement and success.
From a small little grant through Fun for Teachers and this summer experience, bringing it back to my students, sent out not just ripple effects, but tidal wave, tsunami effect.
We're not just American citizens in this sort of insular place, but we really are and need to be more global citizens.
By participating in a program like this, in a community like this, I think it's a step in a direction to build global community, to influence our young people in positive ways.
The amount of impact that it's going to have beyond those students is untold.
I just can't say enough how important it is. And I hope that people will realize when they invest and when they are giving towards Fun for Teachers, that they're investing in our greatest resource, our kids. They're investing in the future.